Modern warfare comes with a hefty price tag. For the United States, each aircraft carrier demands billions. A single advanced missile, millions. Maintaining military bases, aircraft patrols, and naval fleets across the Middle East requires tens of billions annually. Yet, Iran seldom engages with these costly tools. It instead adopts low-cost strategies involving inexpensive drones, proxy groups, and small missile systems. These weapons may cost mere thousands, but force America to retaliate with systems that cost millions per use. In the economics of warfare, such an imbalance can gradually deplete even the strongest superpower. Oil is the true battlefield. Despite heavy sanctions from the United States, Iran still exports vast amounts of oil. Investigations reveal Iran operates a shadow fleet of tankers, using secret routes and ship-to-ship transfers to obscure its origin. These ships often disable their tracking systems, transferring crude oil between vessels in international waters before delivery to buyers. Even with sanctions and regional tensions, Iranian oil shipments continue to navigate through the Strait of Hormuz, sometimes exceeding 1 million barrels per day. Oil revenue keeps Iran's economy afloat. For America, halting every shipment would necessitate significant naval operations, prohibitively expensive ones. Iran is also dabbling with a new financial weapon, cryptocurrency. Reports indicate Iranian networks have transferred billions via crypto systems to sidestep international banking restrictions. Bitcoin mining has emerged as another unexpected strategy. Cheap electricity allows Iran to mine digital currency and use it for international payments when traditional banks are blocked. In essence, while the United States dominates much of the global financial system, Iran is striving to build parallel systems outside it. Global partnerships form another crucial aspect of Iran's strategy. Countries like China have developed alternative payment systems to continue purchasing Iranian oil. Some deals involve exchanging oil for infrastructure projects or payments through concealed financial channels that bypass the US dollar. These deals inject billions into Iran's economy, reducing the impact of American sanctions. For the United States, disrupting these networks without escalating global tensions is an immense challenge. Iran's long-term strategy may not aim to defeat America in a direct war. The goal might instead be to make the conflict too costly to sustain. If the United States spends billions maintaining a military presence, responding to attacks, and enforcing sanctions, the economic burden may eventually become unbearable. This is the strategy of exhaustion, to win not by defeating the enemy, but by outlasting them.